All right, welcome back to Two Stupid Guys Trade Stocks. I'm Vinny.
I'm Dylan. Today we're going to do a quick video on some news, upcoming events of the week.
All right. If you guys enjoy this sort of entertaining stock market content, please consider giving us a like and subscribe below. Let's get started.
Two Stupid Guys Trade Stocks.
All right. Dylan, you want to talk about bank earnings?
Yeah, this week, everyone be on the lookout. All the banks, all the big guys are reporting earnings. So you're going to look at if they're doing share buybacks, what they're actually making because of this very slight increase on the treasury yield. So that could be telling of upcoming events. Be on the lookout for that guy.
Yeah, for sure. The other interesting thing that's going on this week is that we get an update on inflation. We get the June numbers. The consumer price index will be out before market opening on Tuesday, and producer price index is out Wednesday morning. They're expecting a 0.7 and 0.8% bump. This is like I want to say pretty much in line with what we saw in May, and this is like a slight decrease from what we saw in May in producer price index. But keep an eye on it. It could be a major market mover.
Got it. NEGG, that is going off the charts. If you can't see what's happening, it went from $8 up to 82 at one point. One of those candles is a $55 candle. Yeah. That is Newegg. Are you familiar with Newegg?
I am. I bought my computer parts for this computer right here from Newegg.
Me too. All right.
Yeah.
So Newegg, it wasn't so much anything that was happening that was causing the volatility. It was more they did a SPOC. It's actually like a fundamentally decent company, though. They did a SPOC in May, and this craziness is more due to options being available, but not so. It's kind of complicated, but everyone wanted more and more options, and it propelled it really high.
Yeah, exactly. It's market makers hedging. And
Yes.
Space, interesting. You want to talk about the chart, and I'll talk about what happened with them?
Yeah. So Space is going absolutely insane. They're putting in, 50 million candles, all that stuff. But basically, they went down from 18 at one point all the way back up to 56 on their race with Blue Origin to space. It is still highly volatile, and after what Vinny talks about, could be even more volatile.
Yeah. So as of the moment we filmed this, they just successfully completed the mission, and Richard Branson has flown into space and landed back safely at Spaceport America. So it's going to be pretty fascinating to see what happens with the stock on Monday. I don't know if it's going to be a buy the rumor, sell the news kind of deal, or if now that they've kind of validated, a private like space flight company for space tourism, that maybe they'll see a bump because they're kind of the first to market with that. So it should be interesting to watch tomorrow.
First to market by like 8 days.
Yeah, exactly. You want to take us through some of these news stories?
Oh, yeah. Basically, just some stock events that are coming up. China is announcing their gross domestic product for quarter 2. That always, for some reason, affects stocks in a weird, I guess it makes sense. But be on the lookout for your PDD, your BABA, your JD stocks, anything along those lines. Then on top of that, Senate is back in session this week. They're trying to push through the infrastructure bill. This is all over the place. Your stocks like FCX. I know the ticker. Freeport McMoran, not Morgan. X, anything, MLM, VVV, all that stuff. Sources say it could be as early as June 19th that they could actually get it signed. And then depending on if you look at like the CNN or the Fox, it's like not even close to July 19th. So
yeah,
we have no idea.
Yeah, the other really interesting kind of thing for legislation is that the debt ceiling suspension expires July 31st. So you really need to get to work on either raising the debt ceiling, the U.S. national debt ceiling, or extending the suspension, which is probably more likely because no one wants to just vote for actual increasing the debt. In case you're not aware, this is the current U.S. national debt, $28.5 trillion. I'm not sure what the actual ceiling is, but we are above what the ceiling was. It's been 2 years that we haven't had a ceiling, so it should be interesting to see what happens.
That's so terrifying.
Yeah, exactly.
You just pulled up.
Yeah, you want to take us through the Qs?
Yep, and just here's a quick little market health update. Qs, we are approaching all-time highs of 362. I did not like the volume, and this is the RSI indicator showing that we are fairly overbought right now, and I'll pull up the SPY. SPY, we are actually at all-time highs, not necessarily on the volume I would have liked, so I am looking at a pullback here, but more importantly, we're pretty high off of this 9 EMA.
Hmm.
Usually it kind of hovers around that. So I'm thinking that we may be due for at least a minor correction here. The Qs are even worse off of this guy. So this is the weekly.
For sure. All right, guys. Well, thanks for tuning in. We'll catch you guys in the next one.
Have a good one.